Peace, love, and light, my Aries-Taurus Cusp Collective. Thank you so much for tuning in to Cusp of Roses Tarot for your bonus love reading for Scorpio season. Thank you so much for your patience and your grace. While I unfortunately was unable to get to your cusp sign for this season of Virgo season and Libra season. So I'm doing a little extra treat, a little extra love for you guys. I'm going to try to keep this between 20 to 30 minutes, okay? As opposed to my usual 40 to 50. We're just going to kind of jump right on in. I'm going to start off with the prayer. Please remember that energy is fluid. Time is an illusion, okay? Love energies covers career, friends, family, finances, not just romantic love. So feel free to apply any of the messages that resonate with you to those categories. All right. And you'll know what resonates with you because you'll have a shift in your energy. You'll kind of have an aha moment, kind of like a lightning strike moment. You'll get the chills. Something will kind of switch and click maybe in some of your chakra centers. Right. So just pay attention. Try to tune in to your higher self. Right. So that you can get the love messages and the information that you need, or just the confirmation that you need, okay? If it doesn't resonate with you, you'll know because you'll kind of be a little confused. The reading will feel a little off. It won't make sense. That's no problem, you know? I'm not going to be able to pick up on everyone's energy, unfortunately, but feel free to just check back in, you know, a couple days later, a couple weeks later, even a couple months later. You may find that you reach that peak in energy that I was picking up on, or that it resonates in a different way. Also, this reading, any reading really, could denote or be picking up on past energy. I know that Mercury is about to go direct, but we still have that shadow period where things can still be a little fuzzy, a little funky. So just be patient with yourself, be patient with readers, and just all that's kind of happening, but just understand that it could definitely be a look into the past, right? Something that you've already been through, which means it would still resonate with you, okay? Take that, leave the rest for everybody else, and then we'll go ahead and just get into your prayer and your reading, okay? So, Heavenly Father, my apologies, y'all. If you have any affirmations, any prayers, any meditations, mantras that you like to use or practice to connect yourself with your higher self, your spiritual team, or just your higher power, please do so while I pray, okay? Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Holy Spirit, Ascended Masters of Light, my own Divine Ancestral Council, and all archangels, thank you so, so much for being here with me and being with the collective every day. Thank you for lifting us up in love, light, and courage. And thank you for always giving us the strength and the motivation to conquer each day and meet it with such a fierceness, such a determination to do good, be good, and spread love, right? So we thank you for that motivation. I also thank you for allowing me to be a clear channel to receive the most important messages of love, healing, abundance, and personal development and an overall ascension for my cusp collective, especially my Aries-Taurus cuspers. For this particular reading, thank you so much for connecting me to their energy and allowing this reading to give them some sort of insight, some sort of guidance, or just some sort of confirmation about what they have in their own energetic field when it comes to love. So we love you and we thank you for walking with us each and every day, and so it is. Alrighty, my Aries-Taurus. I hope everybody is doing well who is watching this video. Let's see. So when I was kind of doing a little pre-shuffle and connecting the cards with your energy, the Knight of Swords kept popping out. So you may be getting or have gotten quite a bit of communication. I believe in this particular deck, this is my new Chakra Wisdom Tarot. I use for the moon readings, but I feel like it would be a nice special treat since this is a bonus reading for you guys. So that card specifically, I believe, is connected to the throat chakra, communication, obviously, duh, Gabby. But I think you guys are either being very communicative, speaking your truth a lot more, maybe rushing and, or just kind of blurting things out, or you're receiving that energy from someone or something, okay? Yeah, so right away we have retreat. Okay, it's time to disconnect from the world. My air Taurs, yeah, it's time to kind of go within, see what you need. Oh yeah, go within. Why? Because it's time to heal some family issues. Okay, your love life, benefits as you forgive your parents. Wow. All right, so Scorpio season definitely kind of maybe touched. Ooh, wow, a lot of releasing. So release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. All right, my Aritors, you guys have definitely, wow, gone through it. And look, you got forgiving and learning at the bottom of the deck. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Okay, so my Aritors, Scorpio season might have definitely sent you for a bit of a loop emotionally. You may have been cycling through some past trauma from maybe your childhood, dealing with family members. Yeah, okay. So you were definitely being taken through quite a few cycles, quite a few trips to the underworld to face your fears and face your shadows, right? Which is very scorpionic. It's all about transformation. It's all about change. It's all about embracing the dark side and that shadowy aspect of ourselves in order to heal and bring more light and love into our current existence, into our current awareness, okay? So yeah, you've been prompted to go within, align with your masculine and feminine energy, right? Again, or this could just be retreating with yourself, retreating with family friends. This could be retreating even just with your guides, right? Finding that inner temple, that connection to your inner temple. And mainly what has come up for you this Scorpio season is family issues, right? So your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. You may be realizing that there have been some patterning, some conditioning that you received from your parents that is affecting your love life today. So that would look like, let's say you dealt with narcissistic parents, right? Or you dealt with abusive parents, or you saw a very unhealthy dynamic between your parents growing up. That dynamic you absorb subconsciously, right? So without you really even knowing it. But then patterning, right? So kids and children, they absorb everything, they mimic everything. It's how they learn. That's the quickest way for them to learn. They watch, right? And you might have watched some very unhealthy habits, some unhealthy tactics when it comes to communication. That's probably why that Knight of Swords came out. Okay, so this healing family issues could be centered around communication. It could be, learning how to properly express your emotions, learning how to even properly listen to someone else's emotions or receive someone else's emotions. Definitely, I'm getting it's big with expression. You might have been maybe muffled as a child. And what I mean by that is, not given the space to really speak on how you feel, express how you feel, right? You might have been met with a lot of resistance if what you felt was different from your parents or different from your family, that type of black sheep vibe. I think my air Taurus, you've gone in, you've realized that is something that's a block, right? That's something that you have to release and clear from your energy. Yeah. And this, just because it says release your ex isn't a person, place, or like a relationship always. Ex could just be releasing a past connection. You see, she has this contract here, releasing a contract, releasing a mindset, releasing a foundation, releasing something that you've been obligated to, or something that you've been rooted in that is blocking you and hindering you, right? And causing you stress. I didn't even notice there's a full moon back there. Okay, so that full moon in Taurus might have been a very, very, very vivid trip to the underworld to face your shadows. So I am sending you all love, light, and courage, and healing energy to kind of overcome that and really do the work to heal what you need to heal, because I totally understand. I mean, we all go through it. You're not alone in that. I'm going to repeat. You are not alone in having family issues. You're not alone in having those issues block you from healthy relationships. You are absolutely not alone. It is a fundamental thread in our society here and across the world that relationships are just not treated with the right respect always. There's always something unhealthy that we have to kind of fix when it comes to communicating in relationships. It's just everybody has their thing, right? So know that you're not alone. Know that there's nothing to feel shame for, right? I'm kind of picking up a little bit of shameful energy resting in your solar plexus. Understand that what you saw from your family, there's no need to hold resentment towards your family. More than likely, they were just doing the best that they could at the time. But you know your situation, right? Just try to approach it with compassion. Try to understand that, you know, everyone is human. Everyone has their flaws. Everyone has their faults and their pits and, you know, things that block them and their quirks. And it's just a matter of that person's will to overcome it, or even just that person's will to even be aware of it. There's so many people who are just unaware of the baggage that they carry and how they project that oftentimes children suffer, right? Because their parents aren't aware, which, hey, again, you are absolutely not alone. I think almost every child, every person can relate to that in some degree, way, shape, or fashion, okay? But this is definitely a call to release. It's a call to let that go. It's time to clear your energy from those pains, those habits, those mindsets, those paradigms, those foundations, right? You have that power to actually pull yourself up out of that energy, okay? It's going to be all right, my air Taurus. I'm kind of feeling the depth of it, okay? So the Emperor and Judgment flipped over, but I was not focused on a card, so I'm going to put them back, okay? Again, so yeah, if the Emperor and the Judge is coming over, that could have been a father figure in your life. Also a mother figure. Remind you that energy doesn't know gender, okay? We all have masculine and feminine energy within us. So it could just be, this all could just be happening within you, right? This could be happening with a family member. You might be doing some of that healing work now, especially because the holidays are coming up. Holidays can sometimes be very triggering for people who have deep-rooted family issues or unhealthy family dynamics. So just be patient with yourself. Again, like I said, move from your solar plexus with a place of, from a space of compassion. Okay, just because you just allow people to be human. You can't fix everybody. You can't force anyone to do anything that they're not willing to do, right? So understand that. Just try your very best to know that the more that you just heal and forgive for you, it's okay if the other party or the other people's or the situation can't be rectified with that same healing and forgiveness, okay? I felt the need to say that, so it's going to be all right, my air Taurus. It is going to be okay. Let's go ahead and see, what do we have for retreat? 10 of Wands. Yeah, you're carrying a lot. You're realizing, my air Taurus, that this family dynamic, these unhealthy come on, Mercury retrograde. These unhealthy family dynamics have been a burden on you. Again, there's that solar plexus chakra, that will that I was talking about, moving with compassion, right? This is a call to release. This is why you need to retreat. You are carrying quite a bit energetically, right? Which is why this card says clear your energy. That's why that came out, because energetically, even if, let's say, you don't live near your family, you don't even talk to your family, you know, whatever, you separated yourself, you've isolated, you still carry that energy. That energy is still in your vortex. That pain is still in your vortex. You have to actually do the intentional work to clear it out, regardless if the person or places or things are right around you or not, okay? But that's more or less the reason you need to retreat. What else do we have for retreat, Spirit? Thank you so much. Ooh, okay, the Queen of Coins. Needing to regroup, this is again coming from a very generous place, a passionate place, a compassionate place. So these family issues or this family dynamic, my air Taurus, might have pushed you into manifesting money or manifesting stability in the 3D. So let's say the family issue was you lived, impoverished, or, you just didn't have a lot of stability. You were moving from home to home to home, or city to city to city. And so you kind of made it your goal to be this Queen of Coins. And again, energy does not know gender. This could be male or female, but you've done the work, or you've carried that burden of feeling like you have to be the master of money in some way, shape, or form, the master of your 3D or, material. Thank you, Spirit. you've put that pressure on yourself to be the master of material, but it's actually benefiting you. You've grown and you've been able to hone in on your third eye and be intuitive about money, about investment, about material things, right? About how to build in the 3D world. So again, I think that's just a testimony to just how the universe will always work everything in for your favor, even if it's a misstep, right? Even if, or a quote unquote misstep, right? The universe will always give you a reward or some benefit out of the pain you go through. It may not be immediately right after, but give it some time and you'll definitely get there, okay? You'll definitely see why you have to go through that. Anything else? That is a lot of energy, Spirit. Okay. You guys are feeling a little chunky in here. Anything else for retreat? Ooh, Ace of Cups with the root chakra. Very nice. Yeah, this is that cup of self-love. This is readjusting and realigning with your true nature, your true emotions, uncovering those true emotions, healing those true emotions, right? Cups is water energy. So you're definitely trying to find a new beginning when it comes to how you look at your feelings, how you connect with your feelings, right? Maybe even how you offer your feelings. That's really interesting. That's a cool thing. I definitely think that's right on point for you. Again, Spirit, way too many cards. Way too many. Okay. Anything else for retreat or for this mini spread? Thank you so much, ancestors. Can I have 2 more cards, please? 2 more cards. All right. 1 is out. There it is. Knight of Wands. All right. This is being kind of impulsive, moving quickly, moving fast, moving passionately. Yeah. This being under the Queen of Coins, this is kind of, so these family issues or whatever childhood dynamic that was a bit dysfunctional or maybe even a little bit toxic, right? Or a lot of it toxic. You know your situation better than any reader. It motivated you. Yeah, it did put a burden on you spiritually, but you transformed that and transmuted that into searching for this Ace of Cups, right? Or asking and praying for this Ace of Cups. And in that, gaining that self-love, gaining that ultimate love, it gave you the passion to kind of really go after this Queen of Coins status, right? Really get your monies up, really build a comfy lifestyle for you, or the lifestyle that you've always dreamed of. To just be able, mainly with the Queen of Coins, it's just being able to be in a position of generosity, right? Being able to nurture people and take care of people with material things or provide materially. So you may be realizing that you have been maybe just going nonstop without a break. So that might be the call and the need to retreat, okay? What's the overall, again, Spirit? Way too many cards, please. Hold on. All right, because you guys are getting a little too crazy here. All right, there we go. 2 of Swords, okay? So overall, yeah, it's needing to gain some clarity, needing to go in, needing to realign your thoughts so that you can clearly make a decision. And you see how she's kind of looking towards one sword, right? It's almost as if she's trying to look back too. Yeah, so this is you doing that retrospection on your childhood, going within and realizing that, yes, you have the ability to be balanced in your mind, but you just might not be seeing exactly how yet, or needing to kind of go within to understand all that you've gone through, understand why you have been harnessing this Knight of Wands energy, right? Or understand why this Ten of Wands energy is here, why that burden energetically has been on you. And it's definitely connected to these family issues. But you definitely need to retreat, because I feel like aries-taurus, this new revelation or this unveiling of your kind of shadowy energy, or just some things and wounds that need to be healed, is pushing you in a position to make changes and shifts in your mindset, right? To make new choices, to think in a different way. in a way that you haven't maybe thought of before, or maybe thought that was possible. So let's just go ahead and move into healing family issues. Okay, this is connected to that Ace of Cups energy. Okay, yeah, Seven of Wands. This is actually kind of like valor. This is being very seasoned in when it comes to spiritual warfare, when it comes to dealing with your passions. It's kind of like you know how to lead with your passions, right? That might be something that you learned from your family, from your just your family dynamic. But this is also kind of being a little bit combative, right? And then you have the Three of Swords again, solar plexus energy. This is crown chakra energy. Okay, so this is spirit, like fighting in the spirit, fighting off maybe some negative energy from your family, right? And okay, so my aries-taurus, jeez, no, that's okay. Sorry, I'm not talking to y'all. I'm not talking out loud to myself. I'm talking to my guides. It's just they dropped something really heavy on me. So some of you might have experienced like traumatic events in your childhood where maybe, let's say, your parents were fighting, right? And that could have maybe caused some heartbreak. Your parents might have fought you a lot. Wow, okay, yeah. Okay. Wow, my heart chakra. Okay. So yeah, for my aries-taurus, that might resonate with their parents maybe being very violent towards them, or fighting with them, or constantly maybe picking at them, that type of abrasive, aggressive energy. That definitely broke your heart. It definitely caused some pain. That's what's coming up. You might be realizing that you're quick to do the very same thing when it comes to relationships. I'm definitely getting, when it comes to communication, you tend to maybe hit below the belt a little bit. You tend to kind of go for the stab in the heart, out of hurt and out of pain, when you are in this combative kind of fighting energy, or just you've gotten really good at battling. You've gotten really good at being a bit aggressive when it comes to matters of the heart. I just keep hearing communication. So this might be definitely wrapped up in speaking violently, or, aggressive conversations, yelling, screaming, that type of thing. Saying mean things, being maybe vindictive. That could definitely be the case. Anything else for healing family issues for my Aries-Taurus cuspers for the end of Scorpio season? Yeah, Six of Wands, okay? So you've gone down to your third eye. You now see that there is a path out of this energy. There is a way out of those bad habits. There is a way to conquer, right? This Six of Wands is a very conquering energy. She's going right down the middle, right? She knows her path. Her arms are up in a V. That's victory, right? So you're successful in healing this issue, my aries-taurus. So I'm definitely feeling like this could be something you were going through, maybe even from Virgo season. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles here. This, again, I'm just keep getting that whatever has happened in your childhood motivated you. This is sacral energy, right? This motivated you to be independent, right? This motivated you to be very independent, almost as in a way to say, I'm going to prove my parents wrong, or, I don't want to ask for my parents for anything because it was just too crazy, too tumultuous. I don't even want to deal with them. I'm going to go out and be on my own. And you've been successful in that. You've been successful in reaching that Nine of Pentacles status, which is awesome. You've turned that pain into fuel to keep you going, right? Like I was saying over here. What's the overall energy for healing family issues? Thank you so much, ancestors. This is a very beautiful spread. For my Aries-Taurus, what's the overall for healing family issues to the last moment? Wow. Yeah. healing family issues, sacral energy again, sacral energy, okay, your sacral chakra, your second chakra. Check out my moon readings. I also just have some general chakra readings. In the description box, there are just basic descriptions of the 7 main chakras that govern their human form. Okay, so there's more than 7, but the main 7 that kind of help us operate these meat suits or these avatars, right, as humans. But the devil being, this is what you've conquered. This is what was definitely the energy, right? So it was attachment, it was codependency, it was toxic connections, it was like that vindictive speech, that bullying, that verbal abuse I just keep getting. It's that was the energy. That's what was bringing that 10 of Wands energy to you. That's what you've been carrying. You've basically been carrying the devil on your back. Yeah, and you're breaking free from that. You're definitely breaking free from that. Okay. Yeah, you're breaking free from that. This is the 4 of Wands. This is a home vibration. This is a heart chakra card. Oh, they just got really corny on me. Well, not corny, but kind of cliche. Like, home is where your heart is. So my aries-taurus, you might be realizing that blood doesn't always mean family, right? Just because you're born from the same, blood as somebody doesn't mean that they are your family. They are going to be your home or your security or your safety or your grounding or your foundation. A lot of the times people have to find that family in other folks, in other places, in other spaces. So that's exactly what maybe you're conquering. Maybe this devilish energy was giving you the illusion, right, that you'll never find a family anywhere, or you'll never have a home life that's healthy, or you'll never have that peace. You'll never transform, or you'll be just like your dad, or you'll be just like your mom, or you'll be just like your uncle, auntie, cousins. It's breaking the shackles of those family ties that are toxic, right? Breaking those generational curses, and understanding that home is what you make it, and home is always in your heart. So wherever your heart leads you, whoever your heart is connected to, that's where your home is. It's not your parents, it's not your siblings, right? All the time. Sometimes it can be, and that's a blessing, right? But not everybody has that blessing in their life or in their, excess, or have access to that type of blessing. So understand and trust that you can build a healthy family. You have the power to build a healthy home, okay? What you've gone through in your childhood does not have to affect you now, and it doesn't have to affect your children currently or your future children. Alrighty. So let's go into release your ex. Wow, that really wanted to come out. 6 of Cups. Whew. This is feeling like a very separate energy, my aries-taurus, okay? This is feeling very, very, very separate from this vibration. This might be somebody you're either connecting to, right? Okay, thank you, Spirit. Not that this is different. So this is all you, but this was definitely pertaining to family. Okay, now we're kind of getting into your relationship, into your love life. So you might have had a soul connection, a soul tie, a past life connection. The 6 of Cups is that deep, deep, deep soul bond with someone. It's also third eye energy. Okay, so this is intuitively seeing it, or intuitively feeling it, or knowing it and having the awareness of it. And that's what needs to be released. There are some soul ties that need to be let go of. Anything else for release your ex for my aries-taurus? For my Aries-Taurus cusp collective, what you got? Ooh, crown chakra. Okay, 7 of coins. This is like planning, making a business, tending to your business, investments. This is a heavy investment energy. With it being a crown chakra card, it's using your third eye, right, in a way where you're receiving downloads and messages on how to maybe prim and prune and groom your own pentacle bush, if you will. So your pentacle bush would be, your finances, your 3D reality, your material, how to grow that, how to expand that. This also, in just connection to this, you might have invested quite a bit in a soulmate relationship, in a soul tie, a soul connection that didn't work out or hasn't worked out. Let's see. 8 of Wands, yeah. Definitely. Okay. Oh, well, that's kind of different, Spirit. That's interesting. So I just heard that it's releasing your ex or releasing the past or clearing your energy so that this soulmate can come in, so that you can start investing in a new connection or in someone that is meant for you. Speaking of that home vibration, right? Somewhere where you feel at home, somewhere or someone or something or some career, some opportunity that makes your heart feel at home, and you're getting communication about that. And this being a root chakra card, that communication is shifting your 3D. It's shifting your sense of security. It's shifting your sense of safety. It's shifting your grounding, right? Shifting you in a way where you're kind of learning how to ground yourself maybe a bit more, especially when it comes to communicating, how to speak from a grounded place and a grounded energy. Okay, that's interesting. Anything else for Release Your Ex? For my Aries-Taurus collective, Aries, Taurus, and Scorpio, for Release Your Ex. Ooh, voice all cracky. Yeah, definitely work on your throat chakra, my Aries-Taurus, okay? Ooh, King of Wands, all right? On top of the 7 of Coins. Yeah, wanting to invest or having invested in a King of Wands energy that might have been a soul connection or a soul tie, and moving forward from it. Definitely, yeah. This is that release. This is that release. So you have maybe gotten communication from your guides, from your angels, that it's time to move forward from a soul connection or a soul tie or a soul mate. Due to the investment that you've made into this King of Wands, which I feel like is who you were connected to. Again, gender doesn't matter, right? This could be a woman. But you're moving forward. You're receiving that communication. You're feeling that shift in your grounding. You're feeling that shift in your roots, needing to uproot and move yourself. And you're getting the intuitive understanding that you've invested into a King of Wands that may or may not have been good or healthy for your energy. And so you're moving forward. You're releasing it. You're letting go. You and your inner child, right? You're taking yourself to calmer waters. And this is like the beginning of that process, okay? So not that you've gotten there, but you're beginning that journey to really detach and move away and clearly form a new foundation in your mind, right? So that you know and trust in the divine. This is definitely trusting that the divine has better, the divine has more, the divine has something that's better fitted for you, better suited for you, something that actually is going to be peaceful and balanced and aligned, right, with the vibration of 6. Yeah, that's actually really, really good. I kind of want to clarify. Can I get one more for 6 of Swords, Spirit? Thank you. For my Aries-Taurus, anything else for this Release Your Ex and the 6 of Swords to the very end like that? Wow. Look at this. Ace of Coins, and it was at the very, very end. So this might be a long journey, my Aries-Taurus, okay? Hang in there. Hang in there. I have been channeling that we are going to be experiencing this kind of healing, this movement, this shifting all the way through Capricorn season, this scorpionic energy of being very connected to our shadow side is going to be lingering a little bit. I believe Mars just went into Scorpio and will remain in Scorpio through till the new year. So I think that might be what I was picking up on before. But this is a new beginning. This is movement. This is a shift, right? So you're definitely moving towards a new beginning, right? You're moving, going in your mind, setting up your mindset for a new investment, a new start, a fresh lifestyle, right? Switching it up, doing a new beginning, creating something new, planting a new seed that will come and bring you abundance, okay? Very, very, very interesting reading. My Aries-Taurus who are resonating with those family issues or I'm just sending you all the love, all of the light, and the courage you need to kind of get through that, right? Do the work to heal, because that's major. Exactly what we go through. Yeah. Connections flipped out with the guardian angels card. Okay, this is all about connections from the heart. This is learning that we are all connected, right? Energetically, no matter what's going on physically, our energies are all tied. So understanding that dynamic, understanding your contribution to that dynamic, understanding what others are putting into that dynamic, and how to discern and differentiate, right? So you see, everything is a ripple effect. Everything we do, every step we take ripples out into the universe, into our vibrational grid, and everyone can feel, not everyone can feel it, but those who are in tune, those who are meant to connect, feel it, right? And so it's trusting that there are healthy connections out there for you, and it's okay to let go of unhealthy connections, okay? Anything else, guardian angels, for my air Taurus? What did I say in the beginning? Communication. Thank you for that confirmation, guardian angels. Communicating. It's all about learning for you, my air Taurus, the Scorpio season. And I think for the rest of 2019, you're going to be really, really learning how to clearly articulate what you feel, clearly articulate the connections and the people and the things and the vibrations you want in your life, and clearly communicate when any boundaries have been crossed, or clearly communicate what you want out of life. That's very, very beautiful. Very beautiful. Yeah. And then you have guidance here. So your angels are here guiding you. Your guardians are here guiding you. Your ancestors are here guiding you. The universe is here for you, my air Taurus. So really tap into those connections with the earth, right? This being the heart chakra, kind of a green card. Get more connected with nature. Really take the time to meditate and hear your guides. Ask them questions, right? Ask them what you need to do. Ask them what needs to happen, so that you can move forward and learn how to master this communication, this new form of communication, right? So that you can move past those unhealthy and, a little bit of toxic dynamics when it comes to how you communicate, especially when it comes to your emotions or when it comes to pain, right? So I'm definitely sensing that. It's like if you're hurt, you may not be able to express yourself in a healthy way where the other person can either hear you or understand you, or even maybe respect or bring enough respect and compassion to the situation to hear you out or to acknowledge what you feel. So doing that inner work, right? You can't change other people. You can only change yourself. Doing that work, trusting in the guidance that you're getting to move away from any of those connections, people, places, and things that you have invested in that aren't really helping your energy be clear, bright, and open, right? Do that self-analysis, retreat on within, do that healing, my Aries Taurus. It's going to be so well worth it, especially now. This is like the time to do it. This is the exact time to do it, okay? So I hope this reading was very helpful for you, or at least gave you some confirmation, some solace, right? I am sending you again all of the love, light, and courage you need to really heal through these issues, my air Taurus, and I will see you next season, okay? Namaste.